Welcome back to another Tequila Bums review presented by Green Valley Wine and Spirits, 344 Commons Drive in Bolingbrook, Illinois. I'm Bologna. I'm back with my hermano Joey P. And we've got an extra añejo for you from the good people at Siete Leguas, which is one of my family's peek behind the curtain. My tios love Siete Leguas. Any type of quinceañera, barbecue, arrachera, or any type of party. My family's drinking Siete Leguas, but they're not drinking this one specifically. This is a special bottle that you got from Mexico, correct?
Yeah, this is a special extra añejo that I was able to mule over on an airplane from Mexico when I visited Jalisco back in November of last year. And I was searching for this one high or low because, you can find it occasionally here stateside with a very high price tag. And yeah, when I saw it in Mexico and I looked at a couple other places and it was staring me in the face, I'm like, you're coming home with me.
All right, so let's talk about that price point both in the States at our big box liquor stores and then what you got it for in Mexico.
Here, stateside, you could find it anywhere from about $300 and up at most places. It's extremely pricey. Mexico, I was able to price and find it around about US dollars, about around $250.
All right, so
still
pricey.
$50 pays the Uber from the airport back home.
That's a good point. Still pricey. I thought you were going to say like half the price, but no, it's still $250 bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about why it is a $50 bottle of tequila.
Yeah, so when it comes to the art that went into this from the family over there, they really let this age. They let it age for 5 years. So when you take the artisan craft that is Siete Leguas tequila, it's Weber agave, cooking the agave in stone brick ovens. It's both roller milled and Tahona extracted. They're doing both. Then it's fermented in stainless steel tanks. 2 times distilled in copper. When you finally get a product like that and then you barrel it, hermano, they're barreling it for 5 years.
I know, 5 years. I mean, the longer something ages, whether it's tequila or whiskey, the longer it ages, the more it costs the distillery for it to sit there.
Yeah.
So I understand that most aged products have to come with a higher price point. It's just math and science and business. But $250 now, $300 bottle. Let's see if this lives up to the hype. I know if you go online, there's 2 different bottles. So some of them are 40% alcohol by volume or 80 proof. This one specifically is 76 proof.
76 proof.
Okay. Both, all, like I said, now I sound like a broken record. I've said it. Additive free. All of the tequila. You know what? I'm going to just put it out there. All of our reviews are going to be additive free. Unless you guys ask for a specific video of like
a review that you want us or something you want us to try
or side by side of additive tequilas. Yeah. But personally, just a peek behind the curtain, much like a lot of the tequila influencers and or just tequila fans in the world, the additive-free products is where it's at.
Yeah, because, the additive-free product is something that gives you on the nose, like this one here. You're getting cooked agave right off the bat, first thing fresh. And if you're not getting that, then I'm sorry. That is going to be something very enjoyable. And I can't wait to enjoy this now after taking that nose of that, fresh agave smell.
I really do want to talk about the nose because it's something special. Before we talk about the nose and the taste, let's talk about Green Valley Wine and Spirits.
Green Valley Wine and Spirits in Bolingbrook is the best liquor store in the southwest suburbs. Come see their newly expanded and remodeled location for all your liquor needs. They have a great craft beer selection, an ever-expanding portfolio of tequilas and bourbon, and a new wine rack showcasing the best wines around. And while you're there, stop by their newly added tasting bar to try all the Bourbon Bum store picks before you buy. That's Green Valley Wine and Spirits, 344 Commons Drive at the corner of Route 53 and I-55 in Bolingbrook. And tell them the Bump sent you.
All right, thank you to Green Valley Wine and Spirits. I've talked about the nose and we hyped it up enough. You know what? Before we get to the tasting, let's talk about this nose, because the first thing I noticed right away, we mentioned ad nauseum, cooked agaves should be present first. But there's so much fruit to this nose. This is the fruitiest nose I think I've ever had in a tequila. Ever. Whether it's or an extra añejo or an anejo or anything, there's a bunch of red apple, red apple, the skin of a red apple, and then cherry. So it's almost like the combination of like a apple and cherry. It smells so good.
This is literally a fruit punch.
Yes. It really is the fruitiest nose I think I've ever had in a tequila.
Yeah, this is going to be very enjoyable on the palate. I can bank on it.
The agave is there. There's also, because of the age 5 years, there's still the oak present there, but it's overpowered by the fruit.
Oh, totally.
All right. I mean, it smells great. Let's see if it tastes great.
Salud. Oh.
This is something special. The agave is there. The cooked agave is there. Take a minute, Joey. Take a minute. You knocked me off of my feet now. The agave there. The fruit is there. It's a super fruity nose. But then at the end, you get a little bit of cinnamon and spice to it because of the aged. And I should mention it's aged in ex-bourbon barrels, like a lot of añejo tequilas are, or extra añejo tequilas are. There's a pepper and then like a cinnamon there at the end. But it's coating, it's viscous, it's delicious. Let me go back to a second sip while you have a moment there. You all right?
I'm gathering myself because I've not been this excited in a while for a tequila. Yeah, you know what? Now going back on the nose again after actually trying it, you know, the extra fruitiness, like the fruit punchiness to it. It is agave forward in Christmas time in Mexico. This smells like a ponche in the face.
Oh, I like that.
This is a Christmas ponche navideño. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. And I should mention, credit to Joey. You've had this bottle for a while.
Yeah.
You let our friends open it before you had it. And then when I got here and we started doing the review, I had it before you did. This is literally like this is almost like your first that you had a moment because you've been waiting a long time to drink this bottle.
And we'll get to the grading in a moment, but if you save up for this purchase, it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. You know what? And
I saved up for it.
This is something we talk about a lot, whether it's whiskey, whether it's bourbon or whether it's tequila. One, MSRP or GTFO. That's one of our shirts you could buy. Link in the bio. But also, like, not everything can be like allocated and exclusive, and you got to pick and choose because we all work. Yeah, we all got families. Like it's tough. We wish we could have every allocated bottle we can. You got to pick and choose your spots, and that's why we're here. To hopefully save you some money or tell you which ones are worth the hype and which ones aren't. This bottle is 100% worth the hype.
100% worth the hype, and it's so much worth the hype now that I've experienced it that honey, for Christmas, Christmas, birthday, if any ideas out there, I need a backup.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good, put it on your list.
I'm going to put it on my list.
You're going to have to be, now, see, the problem is, peek behind the curtain, we're recording this in March. You're going to have to be a good boy for the next, 9 months. That's a long time for you to be.
That is for me.
That's a long time for him to behave.
It is. It really is. But you know what? For this, I think it's worth it.
All right. Speaking of thinking it's worth it, let's get to the grade because I feel like, judging by your reaction, you had a moment. We should probably check your pants after this. You had a moment, but well worth it. Let's get to the grade. What are you giving this tequila?
This tequila for me is getting a 9.3.
Wow, 9.3.
It blew me. It's mind blowing. It seriously is. This is getting high marks. It's a 9.3.
This is good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good. Everything about it, whether it's the agave, the fruit, the mouthfeel. I'm going a little bit lower just because I just wish it at least hit the 80 proof point.
Yeah.
You know, like it might have had a little bit more of a punch.
And there is one out there.
There is one out there.
There is one out there.
I'm going 8.9.
That's okay.
It's still a very high grade.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm going 8.9. But yeah, I think if you are a tequila fan, if you are hunting for something special, you know, birthday, anniversary, Christmas, anything like that, and you know, spend your hard-earned money, I think that would be well worth it. You know,
definitely.
And definitely, we say bottles are meant to be shared with friends and everything like that. But also, a lot of the times, you could save this for a special occasion. You could save it for like a big life moment, if you will.
Life events.
This definitely isn't a daily or weekly sipper.
No. Special pour for sure.
Special pour for special days, but well worth it.
Yeah, and bottles are meant to be sharing. So I'm glad that you're here today. I'm glad that others are here, that they're able to experience in this. This is what makes it all worth it. Bottles are meant to be shared.
Yeah.
They're not going to do any good just sitting on a shelf. So
collecting dust.
Collecting dust. It's a sad thing to see these days.
All right. So if you've had this, if you're interested,
let us know.
Let us know in the comments. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. That goes a long way. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. We've gotten a good amount of comments for the Tequila Bums review. We've only been doing them for a couple months now, but it's been gaining good traction. So we thank you guys for watching. And thank you to Greene Valley Wine and Spirits. Thank you to Joey. Thank yous all around. This was a special pour. I'm going to finish it with you behind the scenes. And we'll see you next week for another Tequila Bums review.
Hermano, Tequila Bums, out.